Welcome to Bull City Hangout 5-9. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I tell you what's happening today in Durham. I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, promote yourself and or your business. That would be super awesome. And if you could share this out so that more people here in Durham can find out what's happening, that would also be quite awesome indeed. Okay, let's start out with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. I do like to point out that there are some really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits, the city of Durham, and also Durham County. So just go up and down the page, and I'll bet you'll find something that you can sign up for. Okay, let me tell you about these city board vacancies. That means that someone has stepped down from their position at one of these committees or commissions. And if you have special interest, maybe you can step in and help out. So if you're interested in either of these two openings, then you can put in your application by end of day Thursday, this coming Thursday, the 11th. So the two openings are in the Durham City County Environmental Affairs Board, and then there's an opening in the Human Relations Commission. So if neither of those appeal to you, there's a bunch of openings that I can announce for next week. So you can get the sneak peek by going to durhamskywriter.com. Then you go to the word page and you scroll down to where it says City of Durham. Okay, the Durham County libraries are open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6. They reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown in the Chesterfield building. And let's see what's happening. They're back with the in-person classes, by the way. No classes today, though. But there are some online classes that you can check out, and let's take a look at those. So with today being the 9th, here's some classes. Now, this is really interesting. So from 6 until 7:30. Oh, did I mention these classes are totally free? So from 6 until 7:30, there's going to be a free class online. Airbnb Academy 101, Intro to Hosting. So this should be really super interesting for those who want to make extra money by renting out, whatever it is that they have. I've actually watched a video, let's see, it was on YouTube, where someone got an Airbnb in a van. It was a cool van, but still, that's pretty creative. So anyway, let me continue. Here's another free class from 6 until 7:30 this evening. Search engine optimization made easy for small business owners. And search engine optimization, you might have heard of SEO, and that's basically how to get discovered better, use certain tools, certain techniques to be discovered online if you want to make that presence known, so to speak. So you can learn how to do that. It's free from 6 until 7:30. I think here's another one. Okay. Doing a lot on a dime. That one is from 6 until 8. And I suspect that means getting a lot of things done without spending a lot of money. Here's another one. Pricing my product. That's from 6:30 until 8:30. It's obviously about how to figure out how much to charge for whatever it is you're selling. Okay. Oh, one more thing I want to mention. Let's see. I don't mention this very often, but the North Carolina Reading Service. So it's on the word page, and basically it's for people who can, suppose maybe they're elderly, losing their eyesight, or maybe they're already blind, visually impaired, or maybe they don't have strength in their hands to hold up books and magazines anymore because of whatever infirmity, age, whatever. So this service is where they can get, let's see, let me explain how this goes. Let me just read it. Volunteers read local news stories, editorials, obituaries, books, and advertisements from a variety of publications. So these volunteers are in the NC Reading Service office studio on Six Forks Road in Raleigh. So you can be maybe you want to be a volunteer. Maybe you speak very well and you'd like to read for seniors or whoever it is that needs the help. So basically they read these items, stories, etc. And then there's also tech tips and articles on education and articles of interest, so to speak. So anyway, the users can get access to these readings via their laptop, their desktop computer, their smartphone, their tablet. Now, suppose they're elderly and they're just not hip to the internet, they just don't know anything about it. Then that's fine, because they have specially tuned radios that these people can borrow, use them for free, in other words, and then they're specially tuned. They don't even have to turn the dial, they just have to turn it on, and then they get to listen to whatever it is that the volunteers are reading. So this is something that's really nice to sign up for. So if you know someone who can't read for whatever reason or need help, then you can sign them up for the North Carolina Reading Service. You might have heard of it before. Back in the day, it was called the 𝗕𝗓𝗟 Radio Reading Service. So basically, it's the same thing. So there you go. It's a really interesting program. You can sign up your loved one so they can get this service. And if you're interested, if you're saying, well, gee, I'd love to read, then maybe you can be a volunteer and help out as well in that way. Now, they make the radios free of charge because people make donations. So that's another way you can help. Maybe you can make a donation to the North Carolina Reading Service and help them out with their wonderful programming. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the health page. I do have your COVID updates, including the fact that the Pfizer, let me find it, the Pfizer COVID-19 booster vaccines are finally available for young people 6 months through 4 years old. You can go to the Durham County Department of Public Health, 414 East Main Street, and the clinics are open Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 9 to 4:30, and then they close for an hour at noon, of course, for lunch. Okay, what else is on the health page? Oh, NAMI Durham has something going on today. Let me find that. NAMI stands for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And twice a month, so today from 7:30 until 9, there's going to be a free online NAMI Connection Recovery Support Group. This is a free peer-led support group for those. You have to be at least age 18, and you have to be living with a mental illness. You talk about your triumphs, your challenges, get some resources. Hey, Dr. Tachi is here. And tomorrow, Mediascope airs, and that's usually 6 o'clock Eastern. Check it out. If you love pop culture, if you love tech and social media and all that sort of thing, things in the news that are just crazy, you might want to tune in. Type out, let's see, what is it? What is it, Tati? Mediascope 16 in your Facebook search, and then go ahead and subscribe and follow, and then you can enjoy the show Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And it's also on LinkedIn. Let's see, a Caribbean radio station and some other outlets. I forget, but there you go. Okay, Tachi, thumbs up. Okay, so that was the NAMI Durham, the NAMI Connection Recovery Support Group. Again, this evening, you have to be at least age 18. It's from 7:30 until 9, totally free. Okay. Oh, the American Red Cross is going to have a blood drive tomorrow. Let's look at that. So the American Red Cross, they're going to have a blood drive tomorrow at the Clements Funeral and Cremation Services. That's at 1105 Broad Street tomorrow from 10 until 3. And don't be timid. I know it's a funeral home, but, don't be timid. Just go ahead and help out if you can. Okay, let's see. Oh, HELP is open today. It's Tuesday, isn't it? So HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. You can borrow or you can donate items of self-help and self-transport like wheelchairs, et cetera, et cetera. So they're open today from 10 until 2. So 2 more hours. They'll be open until 2. Location, 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100. So read all about that by going to the health page. And now we're going to go to the top of the health page and click on that big blue button and go to the health events page, and let's see what support groups are meeting today. Let's see. The breast and GYN cancers support group will be meeting online from 5:30 until 7. This is run by Duke, so you can contact them. I do have the link, and then you can go ahead and get that Zoom link. Also, the younger onset support group, they will be meeting online for free, of course, 7 until 8:30, also run by Duke. And younger onset refers to early onset Alzheimer's. It can strike as young as like age 40. I saw a video on like PBS where these young people are trying to figure out what to do with mom. She was only 40 and she had early onset Alzheimer's. It's a little scary. So you might want to learn about that if this pertains to you. It's a free support group meeting. Get those resources. Now, tomorrow, the mind-body approaches to coping with cancer. That's going to be tomorrow from 12:45 until 1:30. Again, free, again, run by Duke. So you can go ahead and click on that link and sign up. Let's go to the senior page, Senior Scope. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue. Somebody's knocking on my door. Can't believe it. Let's see. Might be a neighbor in need. So I will be right back. Let me put on my little be right back. Okay, I'm back. Boy, oh boy, am I sorry about the long delay. What happened was, let me get back to my comments here. Tachi says that you like my Be Right Back interlude. Thank you. Well, I couldn't have just like dead air. What happened was, if you follow me on Facebook, you know that my mailbox got totally flattened, okay, while I was in Chicago. So that was the tree guy. And he said he's going to, hey, Roxanne is here. Hello, Roxanne. So he's going to come back in a few minutes with my money. So I'm just saying. So there you go. That's why I was gone for so long. Okay. I have no idea where I was. Where's my iPad? Let's see. Where was I? Oh, Senior Scope. Okay. Let's see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. Okay. Oh, just two things. Sign up. Let me find it. There's two events that you can sign up for. So on Friday, this coming Friday at 10 in the morning, they're going to have a CPR class. It's free, but they do want you to sign up so they'll know how many people will be coming. And then just to let you know, you don't have to sign up for this, but the Ensure handout is going to be also on Friday from 10 until 11 o'clock in the Support Services Office. This is where they give away these nutritional supplements. It's like a drink. Some people say it doesn't taste all that good, but it provides lots of nutrients. It's really good for people, for example, with Alzheimer's. A lot of people with Alzheimer's lose a lot of weight. They don't eat a lot and they're real, they stay up all night. And so, yeah, giving them Ensure really helps out. And in fact, I used to make a shake for my aunt and she loved it. So I would put the Ensure into the what do you call it? The blender, and then a scoop of ice cream, and then a squirt of chocolate, and then her medications. And boy, she tore that up. So having Ensure in the house, if you have someone who is having a hard time keeping their weight on, it's not just for the elderly, but whoever it needs to keep their weight on and to keep their energy up. So they'll be giving these away again from 10 until 11 on Friday. All righty, let's go to the legal page. There's one workshop I need to tell you about. The page is called Legalese. And if you get the pun, let me know. Put it in the comments below. So let's see. Today is the 9th. So there is a workshop. They call them Listen and Learns now. So the Child Custody Listen and Learn will be held at 2:30 online. So you can go to I do have a link for their Facebook page. You can watch from their Facebook page, but you can also watch from from Zoom. And then I think you can actually ask questions either way. And then just go up and down the legal page and see the various ways that Legal Aid of North Carolina, how they really, really help a lot of people, including renters. Okay, and now let's go to the Let's Go page. And I won't be able to have any online guests today because the tree guy is on his way. He said he's going to go to the bank and he's going to give me cash money. So I need to be available to accept that. So very quickly, let me scroll down to today's date and tell you what's happening. Let's see, there it is. So New Visions, they will be giving away groceries today at 12:30. So that's going to be at 1306 Fayetteville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill Recreation Center. Now they're served by the 5 and the 5K bus. And if you're driving, go around and park in W.D. Hill parking lot. They don't mind at all. Try to park on the top lot if you can, so that you don't have to navigate the stairs while holding a whole big box of groceries. Okay, so they start at 12:30 while supplies last. They'll be back at 3, from 3 until 6. They will be giving away prepared meals to people in need. They'll just give you a nice bag full of food, usually like a sandwich and something warm, like like warm vegetables, and sometimes even like a little treat, like Entenmann's cake. I know from personal experience. So if you are in need, then stop by from 3 until 6 and get a nice meal. The Caroline Daily Recital starts at 4:59 on the dot in Duke University Chapel. You don't have to go there. Instead, go to Facebook Live and then listen to the beautiful ringing bells, 4:59 until 5:20. Bahama Baptist Church, they have their Plastic Bag Ministry on Tuesdays, 5:30 until 6:30, where volunteers, they crochet mats out of plastic bags, believe it or not, these big mats. They give them to people who are homeless, so if they don't have to lie like directly on the sidewalk or in the dirt. So if you'd like to help out, I'd like to see homelessness ended, but in the meantime, this is a very, very nice thing to do. So that's today from 5:30 until 6:30, and Bahama Baptist Church, that's on the northern side of Durham County. Black and Brown Ballet class is from 6:30 until 8, and that is for people who are at least age 12, beginners and intermediate dancers who just love to dance ballet, want to learn more steps. So that's going to be today. There is a class fee of $10. You can probably pay when you get there. And it's at the Hayti Heritage Center, 804 Old Faithful Street, officially Faithful and Lakewood. Marva's Fun might have her Stay Well virtual line dance class on Zoom from 7 until 8. I think the contractors are finally out of her house, so I'm hoping that she's back to normal with her scheduling. So you can click on the link, the Zoom link that's provided on the Let's Go page. And if she shows up at 7, she will be holding class. Tuesday Blues Jam starts at 7 at the Blue Note Grill, which is downtown on Washington Street. If you play guitar or bass, don't worry about an amp, just use their amp. Sing the blues, play the blues, dance to the blues. It's free admission, and it starts at 7 o'clock, and the address is 709 Washington Street, Blue Note Grill. I think that's pretty much it. Let us look at the the weather. It's actually beautiful right now. So it's 81. It's partly sunny right now. It's going up to 85, but there's up to a 50% chance of thunderstorms, okay, all this afternoon and all this evening. We'll be back to normal tomorrow. It's going up to 77 and sunny. I shouldn't say normal. I should say preferred, because we don't like rain, thunderstorms in the middle of the day, do we? I know I don't. So that is pretty much it for today's show. Now, tomorrow, I'll be back at noon. Thursday and Friday, I'm DJing for Special Olympics. So either I won't do my show at all, or I'll be recording it early. I'm not quite sure. I'll be working that out. So anyway, have a beautiful, gorgeous day, and I'll see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.